peoples, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be finishing my cracked ice nails. I guess that's what you call them. If you checked out my last video, you saw me trying to attempt to do this process with the cracked nails. So yeah, I'm just gonna actually apply the tips today, and this is just showing the products that I'll be using. The McCart Peel It Off base coat, of course, because I like to pop my nails right back off. I'll also be using the McCart base coat just to apply some products to the nail before I apply my Mia Secret clear acrylic. I'm going to be using my McCart file to file it down, and this is just some things that I have in mind to add to the design. Not really sure how that's going to come out. I have my lint-free wipes as well as my alcohol just to clean up some areas. And yeah, so we'll just go ahead and get into the design. I hope you guys enjoy this video today. Okay guys, so I've already did my little prep and applied my McCart Peel It Off base. That's what you see, that glossy coat that's on. I did that off camera, just trying to have the video go a little bit quicker, a little bit faster here along. What I'm going to do now is just apply my McCart base coat, because I did see someone else's video that applied their tips like this. I've always had issues trying to glue my tips on with like regular nail glue, or like I use KDS glue on my tips. But for some reason, when I put the Peel It Off base coat on, it really does not stay. So what I saw someone do is actually apply their base coat to the whole nail and then put their tip on like that. So I'm going to attempt that process today without actually, you know, just putting it on the tip, to see if that gives me a little bit of better, I guess you want to say, coverage or adhesiveness, but we're gonna see. And it worked. So let me just go ahead and apply this on my other nails. So that actually worked. Again, I saw someone actually applying their base coat to the nail instead of on the tip and then sticking it on the nail, and it avoids that spillage that I always seem to have that extends down, you know, on the tip. And that always bothered me, but I used to just work with it anyway. But I like this so much better. It gives like that cleaner look. So I think that's what I'm going to start doing from now on. Okay, but anyway, going forward. And I also think I want to cut these down some because, yeah, that's a little bit too much going on. So, let me get my cutter. I'll take my cutter that I glued my magnet to. And I just glued one of these little magnets to my cutter, and see how it just sticks. And you just judge how long you want your nail. And see, that's pretty much the same length as my nail. So let's go a little bit shorter. Did I pull off too much then? No, that'll work. That's quite long enough for me for what I'm trying to do today. So, yep, we'll get it there. And yeah, they're just flying everywhere at this point. Yeah. So let's just keep going. And someone did tell me in my left a comment on my last video, a couple of people, they were telling me, I was asking about, you know, the best way to actually do the cracked nail design. And I personally, this time I used base coat, but I got the comment that a top coat may work better, or a builder gel. So next time, I think I'm gonna try those two options there and kind of see how they come out. And I guess I would need to do it quickly because I think these are more of a wintertime look. And I just want to make sure those sides are kind of flush with my nail. Before I get started. Okay, so I did apply some more base coat and some of these little iridescent flakes to the nail. However, it's giving more pink than blue. Um, so I just did a couple of nails, but I'm going to trust the process and we're going to continue to go forward. Okay, you guys, so if you notice, I did add some silver chunky glitters to those nails. And again, I know right now it looks a little weird. Um, it looks weird to me too. But I am going to trust the process. My goal this year is to kind of try to use as many products as I can that I have yet to actually do a design with. But for some reason, I bought these and just thought that, they would get worked in. But I think I've had most of this stuff for probably about a year now, and I haven't used it. So that's my goal for this year, is to just kind of tie in those products that I haven't used as of yet into a type of design this year. New Year's slogan, no product left behind. So anyway, we're just gonna go ahead, and I'm probably gonna have to do a voiceover from this point on, because yeah, someone's kids have gotten hold to more fireworks even though it's January 6th. And yeah, New Year's has come and gone. So it's kind of distracting in the background, so I'll probably do a voiceover for the rest of this video. Okay, you guys, so now that I have all the little embellishments on my nails that I wanted to add, I am going in with my Mia Secret clear acrylic just to do a top coat. Not, excuse me, I forgot the word, to encapsulate the glitter and the foils that I have on the nail. And you can just kind of see me applying that clear acrylic to my pointer finger. And please don't come for me for how I apply my acrylic. Again, I've never had any formal training. So, yeah, I kind of taught myself how to do this. So, as for me, as long as it gets on the nail and I can kind of use my e-file or my hand file to kind of smooth it out, I'm good with it. But I don't know. I mean, it's up to you guys, your process. I do know a lot of people mention about the one bead process, the three bead process, and all that. But yeah, without any kind of formal training, none of that means anything to me. So, not really sure if it actually, is worthy of me trying to speak on it. And I do, you guys already know, if you subscribe to my channel and you've watched my videos, you guys know I do have an issue trying to keep my hand within the camera frame. So this is a process for me, especially doing it on my left hand, because I am left hand dominant. I'm a lefty. So doing this process with my right hand and trying to keep it on camera was a bit of a struggle. Very much so. And just a quick update while I am applying these clear acrylic on my nails that you guys are watching. I'll just give you a quick update. I am on day 13/49. Again, if you've been watching my videos, you kind of know what that means, that slash part. But yeah, this is my nail journey, my non-smoking journey, and I start classes back in 2 days, so I'm kind of excited for that as well. We've been on a 2 week break, the week of Christmas and the week, this following week after. We've been on break, so yeah, I'm kind of ready to get back to class. I have had way too much time on my hands. But before I start rambling on about me thinking too much, you guys, look at this application. So right here, I'm just finished putting on the acrylic, and I'm just trying to get into the filing. And I kind of sped through this part just because it's just, again, I've stated in some of my previous videos, these just seems redundant. A lot of the nail videos just not a lot is different. You just kind of file and shape it up. Again, I haven't had any formal training, so I pretty much just work off of what I've seen, other YouTubers do. That's how I kind of got my start with the whole nail thing. So, yeah, just do whatever feels comfortable for you. You will see a lot of videos saying you have to do it this way, you have to do it that way. And again, that may work for some people, but I stress so firmly, like, do what works for you. But yeah, these 2 weeks I've had off has given me a lot of free time to think. Don't get me wrong, I have been spending time with my family as well, but it has given me a lot of time to kind of fall into like a depressive state, just because of 2023 was just, it wasn't a very good year for me. Um, in 2024, since it's come in, like, it's so much stuff that's just been going on in this world today, just so much crap that I've seen, from killings to school shootings. When school first started back Thursday, it was a school shooting up in Iowa. And it's just, this is why I hate watching the news. I don't, for the most part, I never used to watch the news because it always made me so sad. I don't know what the phrase is for that type of person. I can't think of it right now. I've heard people say, but like seeing stuff like that kind of, it gets me so emotional, and I start crying very easily because I just can't fathom doing that type of things myself. So it's hard for me to understand why other people do. So a long time ago, I stopped watching the news, like years ago. But with me being on the social media platforms now, and when I turn my phone on and turn on YouTube, it's smack dab right there. And one day I just got into a rabbit hole of this killing and that killing. And all of this has been happening within like the week of Christmas, and since then. And it's just like, these are horrible times. These are very horrible times. So I've stressed it before. I know I stated in my last video, 2024 is the year for, if you haven't gotten in touch with him, if you haven't tried to get to know him, this is the year to get close to God, to kind of get that praise and give him the glory this year, because it doesn't seem like it's gonna stop this craziness that's in the world, but how we deal with it and how we react to it, that's pretty much all on our faith in Jesus. And you just gotta go from there, because it's just crazy. And it's so easy to get depressed hearing about just random things, random acts of violence that leave such horrible consequences. And I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know. What I do know is the Lord did empower us all with discernment. So just please, to all my viewers, like, just be aware. Just be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of who you're surrounding yourself with, and just be able to discern whether or not you're in a situation that you kind of need to remove yourself from, because that's the only way we stand a chance. Like, he gave us the skills. Now it's time to put them into use. 2024, like, be very discerning. But when it's all said and done, like I said, I am kind of ready to get back into class because I need my mind moving towards something positive. Like, I need to stay busy just so I don't get caught up scrolling up up these TikToks and YouTube platforms and Instagram platforms and all of that. So, yeah, it's time. But as you can see, kind of finished with all my shaping and filing and whatnot. And I'm just going in now with my polish to try to complete the design. And I will say that the blue I used was a number 333 from my Beatles collection. Um, and it's not a bad polish. It's just it went on kind of thin. And I do know most polishes take two coats, just to give it that full coverage look. However, it just seems like I had to pile a lot on the first coat just to get the look that I was going for. And you'll see me use a sponge to kind of I don't know if that's called like ombre the effect down on my nail, but I'll let you guys take a look so you can see. And leave a comment below if I'm not using the right terminology. I'm never offended when I'm being corrected because, hey, you don't know until you know. So, again, please, any critiques, anything that you see that you think that I should do differently, then yeah, please, again, just let me know because I don't get offended. I take it all I don't know what it, I cannot think right now. What is it called? Constructive criticism is what I'm looking for. that phrase, constructive criticism. So, again, please leave me a comment below and let me know your thoughts. But yeah, overall, once I got done, I was loving this look. I kind of pulled it all together and I'm kind of proud of myself for it. Um, but yeah, it all seemed to flow. It matched more so than, I thought it would. So yeah, and there's the finished look, you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed putting it together. And of course, I got to go in with that cuticle oil just to make sure my cuticles are nourished after all the being in and out of the LED lights. But other than that, I'm done. So the next time I do try this design with the cracked ice nails, I will attempt to use the top coat or the builder gel that was suggested by some of my other viewers. So stick around, stay tuned to my channel to kind of see this updated look. But for now, if you can, just drop me some hearts. Let me know what you think of the design. Because yeah, that's it. And until next time, you guys.